Hey Pisces, welcome to Queen Amber and the Tarot. Today we are going to do the first week of May general love reading. Now keep in mind, because these are general readings, they can't possibly apply to every single person watching, but if you would like a personal reading, all the information is in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome, and in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. So for all of the new viewers, I'm an intuitive reader. I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm going to give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge both of my decks with crystal organite pucks, and doing so, the charges, balances, and aligns the energy for your reading. I also charge both decks on top of your own personalized astrological card. So again, this reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And as always, I hope everyone's doing well. Currently, there are absolutely no reversals in either one of my decks. So if I get in reversals, I'm going to accept them because I know they're aligned with the messages that I'm meant to give you guys. I'm laughing because of the card at the bottom of the deck, right? So I'm going to tell you, when I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I heard was Sex, Love, and Pain by Tank. I'm going to leave the link to the song in the description box below because I want you guys to listen to it. You need to listen to these lyrics. And I wasn't going to say that when I heard the song, but I have to say it. Some of you guys have a kind of toxic relationship with somebody, but it works for you all. Like you guys understand it. And some of you guys might not even be aware that it's toxic, because you and this individual have a perfect understanding. So it's harmonious for you guys. It works for you guys. But people on the outside looking in are like, what? And that's what made me kind of laugh, because look at that. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Swords. That's conflict. You know, that's conflict, you know. And if you look in the background, there's one person laying on the ground, and there's one person who succumbs to some wounds and injury. Also, like I said, for you guys, you understand it, but everybody else in your life, they're kind of like, this is toxic. I keep hearing it, toxic. I'm hearing it over and over again. And I know a lot of people don't like to hear stuff like that because it's frustrating and it makes you feel like small when you think that people are looking at you a certain way. But again, I'm going to have to say, I'm picking up that this is for you and this love interest. You two understand each other very well. You two understand the nature of this relationship. That's what I'm picking up for a great deal of y'all. Not all of you, but a great deal of you. And also, some of you guys could be dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, or you can have these placements in your chart. So let's see what other underlying energies we have. Like I said, how do you get the Five of Swords and then now the Nine of Cups? You know what I mean? Like this, for you two understand this. This is perfect for the two of you all. You know, it's like, and when I say toxic, what I picked up initially was like there's breakup, makeup, breakup, makeup. Like there's a back and forth where it's like you two almost can't stay away from each other. You know what I mean? Like it's I heard the word toxic, but it didn't feel like physical. You know what I mean? I didn't pick up a physical, like you guys are physically fighting. I just keep picking up like you guys break up and you get back together, and you break up and you get back together, and everyone in your circle is like, what is this? What are you two doing? Absolutely. And as I part the deck to shuffle, we got the Queen of Swords. Like I said, some of you guys are definitely dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because you have the water here. This is your energy. And then you have this air sign energy again, Queen of Swords. I feel like if you do have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius partner or love interest, they may be conflictual. Because look at this. She has this smirk on her face, and then she has this sword up. Like she's always armed and ready to swing. Look at that. At the very tip of her sword is gleaming. Like she is ready. She or he is always ready for combat. And then keep in mind, we just seen that Five of Swords. Like this person, this individual is always ready for combat. And I just seen the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this could be, you know, you could be broke up from this person right now, because now you had a Queen of Swords in reverse, and then you had a Star card in reverse. The Star card about healing and wish fulfillment. And now with us having that Queen of Swords in reverse, if some of you guys are dealing with an air sign, this cycle may be done, because I just seen the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which is a lack of moving forward, and that's Major Arcana. And then you had a Star card reverse. Major Arcana, that's things that are orchestrated by the universe. We don't change those things. That's what the universe has aligned for us during this time in our path, right? So there could be, for some of you guys, there could be a lack of forward movement, but for some of you guys, there will be. Like I said, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, because now it's upright, now it's in reverse. You know, now there's wish fulfillment and healing. And then the Eight of Cups is about walking away, upright, but now it's in reverse and not walking away. I'm telling you, I picked that up very strongly immediately at the beginning of the reading. You guys have a tumultuous relationship, and look at it, now it's upright. A lot of you guys have a relationship, and I feel like it's been like this for years for a lot of you all. I'm not judging, I'm just telling you the energies that I pick up. I'm not judging, but and I can't make this up. And out of Wheel of Fortune, it's upright. You guys just seen that flip out. I'm not judging the situation, but I feel like your peers are. This is interesting. I literally just said I seen it in reverse, and look at it pop out upright. A new cycle. I feel like you and this person are having a new cycle again. Now, here's the thing about it. If you don't know about twin flames, you might want to look it up, because I feel like this is a twin flame relationship. There's always this runner chaser phase, back and forth, on and off for a period of time, off for a period of time, on for a period of time. Then it feels like you both are obsessed with each other, and then it feels like you guys hate each other, or you have the strongest amount of vehemence, or you just, this person disgusts you, but you're not moving away from the individual. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, major arcanas, those are things that we don't orchestrate. The universe orchestrates those things. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have the 10 of Pentacles. You know, you feel abundant with this individual. Too many fell out and they're down, so I'm not going to take them. Let's get a possible outcome for our Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. Yeah, and then you have the Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like, you know, because this is this cup energy, I feel like this is your energy, you may be a little bit hesitant. And the pages are communications. You know, those are communicators. You may not be talking to this individual right now. I don't feel like, because this is a page, so I feel like it's small. I don't feel like there's a lack of possibility for the two of you to reconcile. I feel like right now you're just not talking. At the bottom of this deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's coming in with an offer, right? And they have their arm on from head to toe. I always say whenever somebody has their arm on, but you can see that face, this is somebody that you know. This isn't a new love interest. This is somebody you already know. Look at this. You guys definitely have an air sign. Now you have the Page of Swords. Again, pages are communicators. They're coming in with messages. Four of Cups when we part, facing the Page of Swords. You know, yeah. You're pouting. What is that? Fell off the wall. You're pouting, and because you and this person could be separated right now, because keep in mind you have the Page of Cups in reverse. You're pouting right now, because you may be separated from this individual. You don't see that this person is coming back in to give you an offer. They're definitely coming back in with the Page of Cups. All right, they're definitely coming back in, and they're coming in with some communication. You may not be aware of it, because like I said, for a great deal of you all you and this individual aren't talking. And now you have the King of Swords. You guys are definitely dealing with someone with strong air sign placements. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Look at that. Didn't I say earlier twin flames? 1111. This is the twin flame card. The Four of Wands is the twin flame card, because now look at it. You guys have this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because at first it was upright, now it's in reverse. But then the Four of Wands is upright, and you guys clearly see there are reversals here. You guys are dealing with a twin flame. And I'm going to tell you something also. If you are dealing with a twin flame, and I strongly feel like for the people that I'm reading for, this is your twin flame, people aren't going to understand. And it ties into that song. They don't, yeah. It's tying into that song. I'm just looking at the notes that I wrote down, because I picked up that message. Because, yeah, they're not going to understand what it is that you and this person are going through, because people have a difficult time understanding twin flame relationships, because it just seems like, okay, this is so dramatic. Why don't you guys just break up already? It's too much back and forth. That's why you have all this back and forth, because it's a twin flame relationship. There's so many cycles that is involved in that. Clarifying your Wheel of Fortune, you have the King of Pentacles. This is a life partner. This is your twin flame, period. I'm not even going to go back and forth about it. This is definitely your twin flame. This is going to be your husband or your wife, period. And, well, I can't say that. I have to be mindful, okay? Especially if you're new to the journey. All twin flames, I don't care what anyone tells you, it's not true. I'm a twin flame, it's not true. All twin flames do not get married and run off into the sunset and live happily ever after. You know, twin flames, just a lot of them And a lot of us have missions to complete, or just your vibration of being a twin flame is healing to the universe and things of that nature. And when you acknowledge that you're a twin flame, that's healing to the universe, right? It doesn't have to be that you're definitely going to marry this person. But for a lot of you guys, especially with that coming up as the King of Pentacles, and look at that again. Ooh, again at the bottom of the deck. For a lot of you guys, I'm telling you, and then I just seen the Sun card peek up and it's upright. For a lot of you guys, there will be forward movement, most definitely, because it's clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. You guys, you and your twin are coming into a different cycle. And it's going to be a more abundant cycle. So let's get a clarifier for the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, this one, they want to go and look at that. King of Wands. You got two kings. Both of you guys can have very masculine energy and be very aggressive. You guys could feel, and that could be why there's so much conflict between you and this individual, because you both have very very aggressive personalities. Look at how this King of Wands is looking at this King of Pentacles. One of you could be a little more mild-mannered than the other one. This one looks like he's ready to leap up off that chair and hit him over the head with this dang on wand. Look at his face. So I'm telling you right now, your main energy is the Wheel of Fortune upright. Then you had a King of Pentacles clarifying it. You're coming into a new cycle with your twin. This is a twin flame reading for sure. Most definitely. And you're coming into a more abundant cycle, a more peaceful cycle with this individual. Your possible outcome is the Page of Cups in reverse, clarified by the King of Wands. Again, a lot of you guys are dealing with a fire sign. And right now, you see how this Page of Cups, the back is facing them. A lot of you guys, I feel like this person could be texting you and trying to connect with you, and you're ignoring them. You're not communicating with them. Again, pages are communication. You're ignoring them. But look at him with his wand. Like I said, this person is ready to get up and come see about you. Like, what you mean you're going to ignore me? They ready to come see about you. Because look at him. He looks almost like he's on the edge of his seat. He has his wand in his hand. I'm telling you right now, every single card in you have 4 cards. And every single one of them are upright except for the Page of Cups. I feel like a lot of you all are thinking about cutting somebody off, but this is just another cycle in your twin flame journey for a lot of you all. And I don't feel like this, definitely not with the Wheel of Fortune Major Arcana. I don't feel like there's going to be a walking away for either one of you. Even if you get down in the comments like, I'm done with this person, okay, well then it doesn't apply to you. But for who I'm reading for right now, you have 2 kings. And again, keep in mind, just because it's 2 males does not mean that, you know, it can't be male, female. Like, I am a Gemini sun, right? Air signs and fire signs are masculine. Water signs and earth signs are feminine. So, you know, it could be that literally that's just somebody has a very masculine energy. You both may have aggressive masculine energy. Big king energy is what I'm picking up for this reading. And that's why you guys keep butting heads and having this conflict outside of the twin flame union. Because this is twin flame. I can tell you that right now. That's why there's this off and on, and that's why people don't understand the nature of your relationship. And so the song, because I'm hearing the John B song, They Don't Know, right? And they're not going to understand it. It's not for them to understand. I actually just heard the song also in the Aquarius reading, so you might want to watch that if you are dealing, because we did see a lot of sword cards. So some of you guys could be dealing with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. There's fire, there's swords. So fire and air. Nonetheless, you all know what your relationship is, and that's all that matters. And you need to not allow other people to get in your head and tell you that whatever you have going on is toxic. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't be in something toxic. You would know how that resonates. I just read the cards. I don't get in people's business, but I'm just telling you the energy that I'm picking up. This is twin flame, most definitely. Okay? So Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.